Hey there, Divine Feminine. It's your favorite buddy, Divine Masculine. Yeah, well, I was thinking, maybe we should have a truce here. Gosh darn it, Divine Feminine, I gotta tell you, I sure am lonely. And, gosh, you're just so nice. And you're so good to me. And, oh yeah, you're real good looking. No, really. I have a broken heart too. And I really care about you. And I want to have a future together. I've just been thinking about all these things. And it's just starting to make so much sense, I need a person to be with and just to love and cherish forever. So I just wanted you to know I was thinking about this, and maybe we should be together. What do you think? Whatever. You know I'm full of shit. I'm not just gonna break your heart this time. I'm gonna block you. Yeah, no, Divine Masculine. Fucking up my camera too, by the way, buddy. You're not going to be coming in here breaking my Divine Feminine friends' heart. I think we have had just about enough of that shit. Wouldn't you say, Divine Feminine? Oh my goodness gracious, guys. It's Saturday. Happy Saturday. How you doing out there? In YouTube land, if you're new here, welcome everybody. My name is Kurt. I will be your trusty tarot reader today. I am what you call a Divine Feminine twin flame. That's right. So I was the chaser. It doesn't really work on gender, however. If you were to tell me, Kurt, yes, it does. You see, you embody the feminine and your twin flame embodies the masculine and the blah, 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 blah. Yeah, tell me that to my face. Tell me that I embody the feminine to my face. Yeah, don't do that. No, it does not work on gender. Yes, my twin flame is a woman, and she was the runner, but it's really, actually, there's nothing really wrong with the gender labels. As long as you don't take them literally, that's not how it works. It's energy, guys. The gender labels, they're not necessarily bad, but yes, they are trying to point you at a deeper underlying teaching, which is called duality. Duality, right? Like yin-yang, right? Yin-yang, light, dark, good, bad. Up, down, here, there, past, future, right? Ooh, the tower. What's going on over here, buddy? Damn. Duality, right? The yin-yang symbol. Now, science has a word for this as well. They just call it relativity. So plus, minus, bigger, smaller, here, there, more, less, right? Okay, duality, relativity, we're all talking about the same thing. Duality is how the whole entire universe functions, right? And the mind. So feminine, masculine, good, bad, light, dark, up, down, hot, cold. I like it, I don't like it. I feel good, I feel bad, right? Etc., etc. Okay. Now, that's the mind. Remember, you are body, mind, soul, right? Okay. Well, that's the mind. Thinking, emotions, it works on duality. I'm sad, I'm happy, it's good, it's bad. Now, what about the soul? Because what does everybody say about twin flames? And I mean everybody. Well, what everybody says is twin flames are one soul in two bodies. You are the same soul. You are the same soul, and that is true. It's just reincarnation. That's really all it is, guys. There is a perfectly rational explanation for how that would work. Right, yeah, you are the same soul. Yes, absolutely. You can be the same soul. You betcha. So what's up with that? What's up with the soul? Well, it's not duality. It's oneness. It's unity. And it is consciousness. It is consciousness. The soul. Consciousness is not thought. It's not emotion. It's just pure awareness. It is only awareness. It doesn't feel like anything either. It just is. It isn't doing. And you don't think your way there. You just already are consciousness. This is what all the great spiritual masters have said all throughout time. You are not your mind. You are just consciousness. You are awareness and nothing more. You are consciousness. The mind, ego, the personality is the illusion of self, the mask of me, right? That's the mind. And they call that separation, the mind, because it's duality. So me, you, that makes a we. That's how the mind perceives everything, as separate from itself. That's where that word really came from. We'll talk about that more later. So that's the duality, separation, me and you, duality, separation, right? Okay. And then the soul, again, oneness, unity, or union. So that's where that word really came from. Not a twin flame term, it turns out. These are the true twin flame teachings. You're welcome. And by the way, I should know because, yes, my twin flame is permanently in my life. They are permanently in my life. Well, this is interesting. I don't know, man. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Divine Masculine. I mean, this is kind of, I don't know. Like I'm broken and I can't get out of it. I've fallen and I can't get up. You guys remember that? Any of you guys Gen X? I am. I've fallen and I can't get up. That's probably not very funny. That actually happens in real life. No, really though, Divine Masculine, they fell and they can't get up. They're broken. Yeah, it's just fucking, this isn't going anywhere. Is that chick topless? All right, look at that. That is okie doke. Anyway, just doing guy things up here. So it's the Chariot in reverse. Recent past for Divine Masculine. Okay. So I want to go somewhere and I can't. I was going to leave that karmic relationship, but then I got high. Do. I was going to be with my DF, but then I got high. Do. I was going to change my life, and I was going to be with Divine Feminine. I was going to do all this stuff, and then I got high. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. They're fucking around, guys. We've talked about this before. Divine Masculine, they're out there fucking around, running around, I don't know, dating multiple people, doing 50 different things at once. I don't fucking know, guys. And again, your twin flame could be a woman. Mine is, right? I was the chaser, right? She was the runner, and now we're good. It's no problem. We're good, guys. But I know most of y'all watching are women. I don't know why that is. It's like 87, it's almost 88% of the people that watch my twin flame content are women. I'm not sure why that is, but maybe for another day. Okay, so Death next to the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, again, this is just like, this changes here and I don't want to accept it. Well, it doesn't fucking matter if you don't want to accept it, dude. It's over. Kelsey Karmic doesn't want you, dude. You fucked up. Well, I mean, maybe she does in a sense, but it's all control. It's a really unhealthy dynamic. And they could be shit posted on social media. Everybody, look at how fucking ass great my life is. Everybody's doing it. Not everybody, but a lot of people do that. You know, they go on Facebook, Instagram, and like, oh yeah, look at my kids, and we're doing these things. No, guys, if you could be a fly on the wall, you'd be like, damn. What the shit? Yeah, what the shit is right. So there's some fucking problems going on over here, guys. And again, it might not be a relationship. It usually is. I usually speak in terms of that, but you know, take the energy because the situation could be their family, you know, mom, is a pain in the ass, or they work too much, or they live really far away, you know, whatever. But usually it's a relationship. So I don't know. There's some fucking monkey business going on over here, you guys. And they're going to get called out on the carpet for it. And we just talked about that yesterday. Are they going to have some egg on their face? Now, this is interesting. In spite of feeling very broken, they never really wanted to let you go, Divine Feminine, even if they're not really telling you that, and they usually don't. We'll talk about that, I'm sure, like why they do that, like why the weird, like back and forth thing with your twin flame, right? They call it the twin flame push-pull. We're going to talk about that. But it's true. I mean, they might not be telling you any of this stuff, but they really don't have any desire to like really let you go all the way, even if they have you blocked. It's kind of like temporary in their mind. Okay, like I'll come back to this when I'm ready, you know, kind of thing is what they're thinking. So whatever it is, I mean, they could be planning something out. I don't know. Maybe you are their ace in the hole. Maybe you are their get out of jail free card. I don't know, guys. Now, I don't want to be anybody's backup plan, but the fact is, you're kind of in the middle of it right now. You are, and so are they. So whatever. I don't know if it's necessarily that they are your backup plan or you are their backup plan. I think it might look that way right now, but that's not really what these cards are saying. This is like their plan A is what's really going on. They just have to figure out how to get the fuck out of this tangled up situation over here. Now, they are really concerned that you will not take them back, Divine Feminine. And I'm sure you guys watching, you might be sitting there thinking, yeah, I've thought about that, the fucking son of a bitch. Now, let's hear it, guys. Let's hear it. Because, you know, it's okay if you want to air your grievances. I'm going to ask you to move forward from there. But let's start with the grievances. So I'd love to hear from you guys down in the comments. Let me know. You guys let me know. What the fuck's the deal with that? Like, what possibly could they have done that you would not want to take them back? What could it be? Or if you do want to take them back, let me know down in the comments section down below, because it's going to be kind of the 3D stuff. It's going to look different for everybody. Now, the mechanism is the same for everybody. That's the cool thing about this. Twin flames. That's what I learned about this. Yeah, you guys should go watch my free coaching videos. We'll get to that in a second. But let me know down in the chat or in the comments down below. Like, why wouldn't you or would you take them back? Or maybe you're on the fence. I don't know. Let me know, guys. I read all your comments. I see all of them. Now, this is interesting. 9 empty fucking cups. This is poor me if I ever saw it. Like, feeling like a total sorry ass. And I mean, I don't know. I guess you got to kind of feel sorry for the guy. Maybe not. But that's what's going on. So they're feeling very, what's the word? Defeated? Despondent? Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how I'm going to get out of this. Yeah, it's a self-created nightmare, Divine Masculine. Good job. Now, we need to talk about this, you guys. We need to talk about why this shit is going on. Because here's the thing. There's 2 things everybody gets right about twin flames. Number 1, twin flames are the same soul. Yes, that's why the term twin flame was invented in the first place. And that's true. And there's actually, it's not that hard to understand how that would work, guys. Is there reincarnation? Yes. Okay. Is there time? No, not really. I mean, sort of in this 3D plane of density, it looks that way. But we know that ultimately, especially from these higher dimensional planes, yeah, no, there is no time. So there's no time, but there is reincarnation. Well, when you reincarnate, why can't you go back and forth? Like in the next life, guys. You ever thought about it? Like, I want to reincarnate back into the 1950s or something. Yeah, you could do that, right? So, hold on. Your twin flame, they are going to live another, whatever, 80 years, 50 years, whatever it is. And then they're going to die. They're going to go back up into heaven and reincarnate, and they're going to be you. Now, If you want my opinion, I think the distance is like 10 to 20 lives lived. I don't think they're going to be you in the very next life, but they will at some point in the future as they reincarnate a bunch of times, which means you are the same soul. Now, I'm not going to go too much deeper into that. I'm explaining this because what I want to point out here is the real reason that they are running, guys. It's mechanics. This is a direct experience with your soul. There is a direct mechanics reason, okay? It's not psychological, anxious attachment, avoidant attachment. That's soulmates, and that's fine. For soulmates, you could go work that stuff out, healing. That's what everybody's telling you to do to get your twin flame to come back. I didn't do any of that shit, and neither did any of my students. I've coached 7,000 twin flames, guys. I've helped thousands of twin flames to be together. Thousands. What do? Not fucking healing, right? You can do that if you want. It just doesn't work here, guys. Because here's the thing. If you're doing any of that stuff, you're doing it to get them to come back. You can't be doing anything to get your twin flame to come back. You already are your twin flame. Oh, wait a minute. What does that mean, Kurt? Well, remember how I just told you that you guys are the same soul? Right. Are you your body? Well, yeah, sort of, but ultimately no. Okay. Are you your mind? Well, yeah, sort of, but ultimately no. Okay, then what are you? A soul. Okay, what is that? Consciousness. That's the true self beyond the body and mind. Okay? That's why you had the ego death, the dark night of the soul. The mental mask of self is breaking down to be cleared away to reveal the consciousness that you are. And if you just go about doing that, that's when your twin flame comes back. If you're doing anything to get your twin flame to come back, they run. You should go check out, okay, there's a video called What Are Twin Flames? Right? It's on my True Twin Flame Teachings playlist. Go find that playlist. There's also another playlist called Twin Flame Science. Same thing. The video is on both of those playlists. It's called What Are Twin Flames? And I explain the real reason your twin flame runs. Again, it's not psychological. If this was a soulmate, then yeah, it would be possibly some psychological reason. And you could work on it and maybe actually get somewhere with it. But you guys, you ever notice how the more that you're doing that shit, the harder they run, the harder they reject you? You're doing all the healing. How's that working out for you? Yeah, it's not working. You don't need to do that, guys. This isn't soulmates. Healing is great. Totally fine. It just doesn't work here, guys. You don't need to fix the soul. You can fix the mind. Yes, absolutely. Thinking different thoughts, feeling different emotions, right? Psychology, totally great. Totally great. But you and your twin flame are not the same mind. The mind is what makes them run, guys. The mind is separation. That's where that word comes from. If you go to Google and type in Ram Dass separation, you know Ram Dass? You know who that was? The big spiritual teacher from the 1960s? Ram Dass, R-A-M Dass, D-A-S-S. Okay, type in Ram Dass separation. You're going to get him and Alan Watts and Yogananda and a whole bunch of the big masters, spiritual masters, talking about the mind. The mind is separation. It's push-pull, guys. Me, you. If I believe that there is a we and we are separate, you're going to get separation, guys, with your twin flame. Why? Because you guys are not separate. There's this perception of separateness at the mental level. Yes, because the mind is separation, right? The mind is push-pull, yin-yang, good, bad, me, you, right? That's the mind. That's where the yin-yang symbol comes from. The whole universe and the mind works on duality, but the soul is unity. It is one with all. It is oneness. It is part of the greater field of consciousness. And that's your twin flame, guys. And you don't think your way there. You don't heal your way into the soul. The soul was there first. The mind is very arrogant to think that it can heal its way into the soul. Healing does not cause self-actualization, guys. The fucking mind came from the soul. The mind, the soul gave existence to the mind. The soul is above the mind. You don't need the mind to do this, guys. This is why your twin flame runs. This is the twin flame push-pull. It's the second law of thermodynamics. Okay, it's simple physics. It's a mechanics reason. It's not psychological, okay? The degree to which your twin flame runs or rejects you is proportional to the degree by which you are focusing on them. The degree to which you are focusing on your twin flame is proportional to the degree by which they are rejecting you. You don't need to do anything about them, guys. You are them. The question is, who are you? Because you're not thinking. You are not trying to understand me right now. That's the mind. That's what all the great spiritual masters are going to tell you. Again, if you go back to Google and type in Ram Dass Union, he's going to start talking about consciousness and God and source. Right? The soul. The soul. I mean, those are different things, but they're basically connected beyond the veil of duality, guys. You are one with your twin. You are them. Now, I think that's going to make these cards make a lot more sense, that quick little teaching that I gave you there, right? This is Divine Masculine's hopes and dreams, and they're really worried about it. They're worried that you're not going to take them back, even if you would. They know that they kind of fucked up a little bit. They're embarrassed, they feel bad, whatever. That could be part of the reason why they're not really showing their feelings to you, or they have you blocked, or I don't know, whatever the fuck it is. But look at this. We got this Six of Cups, but yeah, it's next to the Three of Cups in reverse. I'm telling you, you guys, they're thinking about it. They're very brokenhearted, and they don't know how to fix it. Now, don't talk to them and tell them, oh, it's okay, I'll be with you. Don't do that. You don't need to do that, guys. I have helped hundreds and hundreds of twin flames whose DM had them blocked. And so they took my advice and their twin flame unblocked them. No conversation necessary. You've got no way to get a hold of your twin flame at all. They have you fucking blocked. What are you going to do? Guys, being, going within, stillness, they unblocked them. Just like that, guys. So this is the other thing that people get right about twin flames online, which is that there's something you should be able to do, you know, like by way of magic or something, seemingly, right? To get your twin flame to come back. And that's true, there is. But it's not really a doing. There's no fucking healing and clearing your inner childhood wounds and clearing your chakras, balancing your inner feminine and masculine, no mirror exercise, no violet flame chant, right? You don't need to do anything about that. You don't rearrange the contents of your mind, thinking different thoughts, feeling different emotions, and become a soul, guys. You just are the soul. The mind is in the way. The mind is getting in the way. You guys should go watch my coaching videos. Oh my, they're free. They're fucking free, guys. I have an identifiable core teaching. It is different. And guys, I don't think I'm better than anybody else, but my message is different than everybody else. That's why I'm getting different results, guys. 7,000 students. Nobody's doing it like this, except there's a couple of people that I found who are former students of mine. And good for them. I want this message, I want the truth to be spread. Now, again, I think somebody else figured this out before I did. I don't think I'm the first, but thanks to the internet, the teachings got all fucking mixed up because now everybody thinks that the words separation and union are a relationship status with your twin flame. No, somebody figured this out a long time ago, like the 1950s or something. But when the internet come along, gets a hold of those teachings, now everybody thinks separation and union are relationship status with your twin flame. No, those are states of consciousness, guys. And those come from the Zen traditions, not twin flames. Right? Have you ever used union to just, like you're dating somebody in your whole life, ever? I'm in union with my boyfriend. No. Do you know anybody that does that? No. Why are twin flames doing it? Right. Because they don't know what those words really mean. So no, I don't think I'm special. Somebody else figured this out. I wish I could figure out who it was. Why are we using those words? But guys, whoever it was, their fingerprints are all over the twin flame community. So if you go to my True Twin Flame Teachings playlist, if you go to that playlist on my YouTube channel, that's my free coaching content. That's the first video where I explain the words. Now, Divine Masculine, they know they've got a choice to make, you guys. They got a choice to make. Two of Swords next to the Empress. They're going to have to fucking show up and, I don't know, apologize, make amends with you. Mine did that. I remember when she finally came back. And I'm sorry I hurt you. And I mean, I didn't need it. I didn't care by that point. The way I really felt about it was, you can't hurt me. I'm a soul. You can't hurt me. Right. That's why she was there doing that anyway. Do you see how that works? You don't need to do anything about your twin flame. You are them. You got to go beyond mind, guys. Transcendentalism, aligning with your soul, not healing, not psychology. That stuff is fine. It doesn't work here, though. That makes them run harder. And I think you will. I think you're gonna, you guys. I don't know. Some of y'all are trying to hear me right now. I love that. All right, let's do an oracle card. Got my trusty oracle deck back there, just a chillin'. And as I'm drawing the oracle deck, let's talk about my paid content, guys. It's the only proven twin flame coaching system in the world, and I don't know why. I'm not saying that to brag, guys. Really, I don't get it. Why am I the only person doing it like this? You're a soul, guys. You're not your mind. If you look at all the great spiritual masters, that's the first thing they want to talk about. That's the first chapter in Eckhart Tolle's book. It's called You Are Not Your Mind. Literally, that's the go check it out. Go read that book. You are not your mind. You're a soul, guys. You don't need to think your way into the soul, and that's what everybody else on the internet is telling you to do. None of the great spiritual masters are going to tell you to do that shit. Not a fucking one of them. And I didn't, and we're good. And I've helped a bunch of people. You guys, if you want to go check out my Twin Flame Success Stories playlist, there's a playlist on my YouTube channel. Thousands of people that I've helped, guys. It's incredible. So I don't know, man. I'm doing things radically different, and that's why I'm getting radically different results. And on top of that, you pay one price, and you get all of the teachings. I do not fucking breadcrumb you. That's a problem on the internet, especially with these fucking scammy-ass twin flame coaches. I'm so fucking sick and tired of that shit. That shit pisses me off, guys. Oh, I need more money now if you want me to give you the rest of the teachings. Fuck that. That shit pisses me right off, guys. No, I do not do that shit. I don't like it when people fuck around with my money. I'm not going to fuck around with yours. You get everything. It is a 60-hour-long instructional video coaching program, and I'm going to get you all the way to the end. Period. End of story. What you guys call union, that's not what that word is, but you know what I mean. All of it, guys. All of it. You're not going to get contacted from me going, you need this. Here, it's another $200. No. Now, I do have payment plans. Also, if you cannot afford to pay in full, it is not a subscription. You pay one price broken down into 6 payments. You can get started for under $100, and you keep the videos. The payment plans, you keep the videos. When you're done paying, they're yours. Pay in full, you get $50 off. If you pay in full, there is a discount. Always. There's always $50 off all the time when you pay in full. And it's like I said, it's 60 hours. Now, there's also coaching calls if you need those. Technically, you do not. I'm just going to tell you that. If you're not, everybody, you should just get the gold package, because here's what happens. You know how learning works? You got to hear something like 500 times before you get it, right? That's just how it is. learning, right? That's how that works. Okay, so I get it. That's what the coaching calls are there for. You can get in there and ask me your questions. It's going to be stuff that's in the videos, but that's totally great, man. That's how we learn. The video coaching program is action steps, by the way. Things you can start doing right now. What do I do when they come back? You're going to learn how to meditate. You're going to learn what spiritualism really is. We're going to talk about the science. I do a deep dive into the science of consciousness. There's a lot to talk about. You would be shocked and delighted by the conversation, excuse me, going on in the physics community right now. Like big name, big deal physicists talking about some crazy shit. Like, yeah, we think consciousness is fundamental in our universe, right? And the thing about consciousness, guys, it's not thought. It's not the mind. You can't understand it. It's beyond comprehension. That's what this journey is all about, guys. You got to experience that shit. You don't just think about it. Oh. It's that one. Okay. Excuse me. So go check it out, guys. That's my coaching program. Oh my goodness, Earth Guardian. Stay rooted and grounded. Yeah, that sounds like Divine Masculine if I ever heard of it. I don't know. Maybe it's going to be their best friend. They're going to give him some advice. Buddy's going to let him sleep on his couch. They got a secret bank account. I don't know, guys. All I know is they are taking actions to change this situation once and for all because they are really unhappy. They don't really feel like they can get out of it, but they can. So I don't know. Maybe somebody's going to come along and tell them otherwise. You don't need to do anything about it, guys. I'm telling you, like I said, your twin flame could have you blocked, and there's something that you do inwardly, not healing. It's being, not doing, right? And they'll come back. That's the thing, is you don't need to do anything about them, guys. Let this shit work itself out. It will. And oh boy, will it. Holy fuck-a-moly. The Tower next to the Page of Swords in reverse. I mean, you guys, it doesn't get any more chaotic than that. I mean, I don't even think I need to explain that one. Kelsey Karmic, this whole situation, it's gone, guys. It's as good as gone. They're going to come crawling back at some point in the near future. We got the Justice card in reverse, but it's next to the King of Pentacles. Why? Because they're going to be looking for some kind of justice. I'm sorry. Some kind of like, I don't know, maybe they need to be put in jail, right? Criminal correctional facility for Divine Masculine. Whatever it is. Maybe they feel like they fucked up and they want, I don't know, punished. Maybe you're going to punish them, all right? Yeah, all right, Divine Masculine. Punish that. No, but really, though, I don't know, guys. They're going to come back full of apologies at some point in the not-too-distant future. Okay, guys, great reading today. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like button on your way out. Also, please don't forget to hit the bell notification icon button when you subscribe so you get notifications. Bye!